In the annals of naval history, few names resonate with as much power and tragedy as the Bismarck. She was more than just a battleship. She was the steel embodiment of German ambition, a marvel of engineering that represented the pinnacle of naval power in the early days of World War II. Launched in 1939, the Bismarck was the largest and most powerful warship of her time, displacing over 50,000 tons when fully loaded and armed with 8 massive 15-inch guns. Her very presence was a challenge to British dominance of the seas. As she steamed out into the cold waters of the Atlantic, she was a specter of destruction. A floating fortress designed to sever Britain's vital supply lines and bring the island nation to its knees. The world watched, holding its breath, as this titan of the sea embarked on her first and only mission. Her first major engagement, the Battle of the Denmark Strait, on May 24, 1941, would cement her fearsome reputation. Alongside the heavy cruiser Prince Eugen, the Bismarck confronted the pride of the Royal Navy, the battlecruiser HMS Hood, and the new battleship HMS Prince of Wales. In a stunning and brutal display of naval firepower, the battle was decided in mere minutes. A shell from the Bismarck's 5th salvo struck the Hood, penetrating her thinly armored deck and igniting a main magazine. The resulting explosion was catastrophic, tearing the mighty battlecruiser in two and sending her to the bottom of the ocean with all but 3 of her 1418 crew. The sinking of the Hood was a devastating blow to British morale and a shocking demonstration of the Bismarck's lethal efficiency. The sinking of the Hood transformed the Bismarck from a threat into a target of absolute priority. A wounded and enraged British Royal Navy unleashed one of the largest naval pursuits in history. An armada of ships, including battleships, cruisers, and aircraft carriers, converged on the Bismarck's presumed location, determined to avenge the Hood. The hunt stretched across the vast, unforgiving expanse of the North Atlantic. In a pivotal moment, a group of obsolete-looking swordfish biplanes, fabric-covered relics from another era, launched from the aircraft carrier HMS Ark Royal. Flying through treacherous weather, these slow-moving torpedo bombers pressed their attack against overwhelming anti-aircraft fire. One of their torpedoes struck gold, hitting the Bismarck's stern and jamming her rudders, crippling the great ship and sealing her fate. Unable to steer and steaming in circles, the Bismarck was a cornered beast. On the morning of May 27, 1941, the British battleships HMS King George VIII and HMS Rodney closed in for the final confrontation. For nearly 2 hours, they relentlessly pounded the German vessel with a storm of heavy shells, silencing her guns one by one and turning her superstructure into a blazing wreck. Though crippled and burning, her hull remained stubbornly afloat. Finally, damaged beyond all hope of recovery and possibly scuttled by her own crew, the Bismarck capsized and slipped beneath the waves. The story of the Bismarck, a saga of technological prowess, hubris, and relentless pursuit, serves as a powerful testament to the brutal realities of naval warfare and the dramatic clash of titans that defined the Battle of the Atlantic.